Can we pretend that airplane?
Hey YouTube. Okay, this is for all you 5th graders out there or people that are about to go to 6th grade out there that are really worried about middle school. There's nothing to worry about. I know you're saying, that now you said that because you're about to go to 7th grade or whatever. But, there's nothing to worry about. Just, just have fun while you're there. Okay, so I'm going to tell you a little bit about 5th grade. I'm going to tell you about 6th grade. 5th grade and elementary school in general is totally different than going to middle school. If you go into like another building, because there are some schools you have like the same or like different grades and like the same building. But yeah, while I was in elementary school, I went to this one elementary school from 1st grade to 2nd grade. No, from kindergarten to 1st grade, and then from 1st grade on to 5th grade. So the school I was in from 1st grade to 5th grade was like really fun because the school I was in before was like really bad. It was like because I lived in a bad neighborhood at that time because people were like getting shot and whatever. Pretty, drastic. So I only lived in that neighborhood for 2 years. Then we moved to this house that I live in now. It's really gorgeous, if I might say so myself. But I have to clean, the house. But we moved to this house. It's my first house I've ever lived in, and yeah, I got when I was in 5th grade. I was friends with everybody in 5th grade. I was friends with everybody because we were like on one hallway because we had like 5th grade hallway, 4th grade hallway, 3rd grade hallway, 2nd grade hallway, 1st grade hallway on to like pre-K. So I was friends with everybody in the 5th grade hallway. It was like 140 people, I think. Cause there was like 8 classrooms and like there were like 30 people. So there was 200. No, there was only 6 or 5 classrooms. Not really sure. But it was like, I remember at some point they said 140 something kids. All right. Here's like 140 something kids. I was friends with all of them, and really, we had really like great, cool fun. It was, it was cool. But like, how like in 5th grade everybody is like sort of pervertive. Like I don't really know how to say the word, but everybody's like a pervert. Well, in my school, everybody like said pervertive things. So I wasn't one of those people though, because I'm just like, that's not funny. That's just something that I don't think you should do at your age. That's how I was. I was always pretty much the grown up in like every situation. I'm sorry I keep moving. That's just how I talk. I was pretty much the grown up in like all these situations. I had 2 classes. I was, the same people were in each class, well, except for like 3 people that would like come from a different class because they were smart. Well, so I was in tier 3 in math, I think, and then I was in tier 4 in reading and everything else at that point. So, in 5th grade was pretty cool. I made a lot of the cool friends that went to my middle school with me. And most of my friends really didn't go, but since I went to a daycare for like the whole time that I was going to that school, all of my friends were like, at the daycare with me. But it wasn't really a daycare. They didn't call it daycare. It was called an after school program because it was a church. Not just what is going on. Not just a daycare. It was also a church. But yeah, and like I went to daycare for most of 5th grade, most of 6th grade. And then my dad took like a vacation, and then he picked me up. It was like a pretty long vacation. He picked me up like every day. So like all my friends that I didn't get to see while I was being picked up by my dad they were like texting me like, "Oh my God, why don't you come back to Florida? We miss you so much. We would even go to the same school as you." So it was pretty like upsetting, kind of sad. I wanted to go back so bad, but there were like some days where I was like, I don't want to go back at all. So I was really like crossed in between my emotions about that. But yeah, let me go back to the first part. I promise I'll make it as short as I can because I don't really know how to edit videos like that like really long because my thing I edit them on doesn't really do that. Okay, so I might be talking a little fast. On the first day of school, I met my friends, whatever. We exchanged hugs and all that. So yeah, we exchanged hugs and all that. I met them at the table. I was pretty scared going in because I was like, what if none of my friends married me? Because I'm like a person that you don't forget, but sometimes I think I am. But everybody remembers me. And I saw them. We sat in the cafeteria. I was so excited. I gave everybody a hug. Everybody's like, "Oh my God, I miss you." They gave me a hug. Some of the boys were a little bit too long with their hugs. I don't really know how to explain it. Like they held me longer than I would expect, and I had to like push them off basically. But it was really weird. And the girls were just like, "Oh my God, I miss you," and all that. But yeah. Then I'm asking where some of my friends are, and they're just like, they're at the Black Box Theater. And I'm like, cool. And then I went to this list. It said Christina. I'm not telling you my last name. Um, goes like her first period class is like room 77024. I think is what it said. Or it's like 70s. I forgot. It was upstairs though. It wasn't. It was. It was 2724. It wasn't 77 or anything. It was 2724. And so yeah, I went to that class and I saw one of the friends I was looking for. I was like, oh my God, there's Ashley. And then I gave her a hug. And she sat in the back of the room with me, even though she sat like up front at first. But then when she saw me come in, she just automatically picked up her backpack and walked to the back with me. And we started like talking. She told me about her summer. I told her about mine. We just basically talked about that because I believe that no, I didn't go anywhere that summer. I told her that I didn't go anywhere. I was just at home, and I went to a summer camp for most of the summer. So I didn't do anything last summer, and I was really upset because of that. Because I really wanted to go to SeaWorld. Because we go to SeaWorld almost every summer. And in summer 2009, I went with my cousins and my aunt and uncle, and they went with us. And we didn't share hotel rooms. Their hotel room was pretty close though. And yeah, that was pretty much for like the first part, like first period. So like we looked at each other's schedules. We found out that we only had two classes together. That was first period and gym. And when we get to gym, it's like I'm basically seeing her half naked every day. Is what was basically it. But and then I went to my other classes. I saw everybody there, and I was like, oh my God, I've missed you guys so much. It was just like one of those moments where I'm just like, oh my God, I love you all. I miss you so much. It was one of those moments. So then, like, through the remainder of the day, I introduced myself to all my teachers. I made sure that I was rememberable, because how other teachers like remembered your names that well. So I made sure I did something like outstanding that they remember me by, and like the next day they automatically knew my name, but didn't know anybody else's that well. So that was pretty fun. There was just one man teacher that said my name was really pretty, and that's how he remembered me. So I thought that was pretty cool. And like during gym, it was pretty awkward. Like on the first day I didn't dress up, but on the third day I did. I dressed out, and everybody's like, "Oh my God, I don't want to dress out in front of y'all." So like there were like all these secret corners, and some people dressed in the restroom, some people dressed behind this wall. It was really weird. I dressed by my locker. I didn't really care at that point. I just dressed by my locker because I thought it was natural. If I have two sisters, so I pretty much was like, we're all girls. Who cares? It's just no boy in here. So then eighth period came. Eighth period came. The boy I actually liked, kind of, was in six of my classes for the beginning and the middle and some of the end of the year, and then I got switched out. But no, it was just the beginning, and then third week of school I got switched out of that class, and I ended up having two classes twice with the same people in it, same teacher. That teacher was really fun though, and but he wasn't in that class, which is really sad. If anybody in my class probably watching this, I bet they know who I like because they kind of know my boy choice. I think, but yeah, that was just my first day of school. Just don't be nervous, be outgoing, so your teachers remember you. Just do all that like I did, and I think you'll have a great day. I met all my friends. I introduced myself to almost everybody in the classroom my first day. So just don't be scared. Don't be afraid. Just do what makes you feel right. And you'll have a great sixth grade, seventh grade, and eighth grade. And when you go to high school, just do the same thing. Alright, hope you guys like this video. Bye.